Hello, viewers. This is Alex, and well, as I'm currently alone in the house at the moment, my dad and his wife's house. Well, I think I'm gonna make a recording about today about the coronavirus outbreak and the lockdown. Well, since Boris Johnson, the current Prime Minister, had had the power before his absence, it seems that during the lockdown event, it would seem that people have been going insane and they seem to be at each other's throats or something like that. They're all complaining about being bored. I'm not. I'm okay. Because I know it's very disappointing that the lockdown event is currently in action. I've been this I've been staying here in this home since 23rd of March, since Boris Johnson had announced about the lockdown and people should stay in their homes and all of his strict, limited regulations. And since then, I've obeyed what he's been saying on the news, and I've only had to go up to the nearest supermarket close by just to get anything that I need from the supermarket. And that's about it, really. I've been doing stuff here, like doing outdoor garden work, front to back garden jobs, and been entertaining myself really watching DVDs and like films, programs, and even online stuff as well. Of course, like stuff on Netflix, yada yada, and playing video games. So I'm not too bored, really. A lot of other people are bored, and they seem to be at each other's throats, and that's really disappoint. Well, it would be disappointing in a way for them when others see it like that and hear it. Just well, I'm okay though. I'm not too bored. Just keeping myself my old chirpy, original chirpy self, and despite the seriousness and the strict regulations and everything, week four, and I'm okay in this house really, doing okay. That's all that matters. Despite everyone else either really poorly and dying, or that they're currently in their NHS medical facilities, and that the NHS are working flat out, and despite a number of them have passed away because of that bleeding coronavirus nonsense. Shame, really. A lot of these deaths, almost 13,000 deaths. Mad. It's mental. Totally barbaric and insane, if you ask me. Yeah. I feel quite sorry for the ones who've already died of that coronavirus, or what they call COVID-19. I feel quite sorry for the ones who passed away. I'm sure that wasn't meant to be. That coronavirus, it is invisible. If it was from invisible to more visible, visible means seeing it clearly with your own eyes. Invisible is what you can't see. So if we could, because in like, because for those who might know Star Trek, like the Romulans using a cloaking device, you know the Romulans and the Klingons in Star Trek. For those who are Star Trek fans and that, you probably know what I'm talking about, because the coronavirus is like a bunch of Romulans or Klingons. Well, mainly Romulans. The Romulans have go into their cloaking device, don't they? They got a cloaking device for Romulans, and that's similar to what the coronavirus is like. They got their own cloaking device, so they can't be seen, because the Romulans and other similar alien race in Star Trek, they do have cloaking devices, and then they just reveal themselves, but not the coronavirus, because they got like their own cloaking devices 24/7. Not like they're nowhere near like the how the Romulans and that operate with their cloaking devices, because the coronavirus got like its own cloning device that just targets the most defenseless and, of course, a very common word, vulnerable, defenseless people who've got very poorly illness conditions like heart problems or something like that. And that's a shame, really, because the coronavirus is even more evil than the Romulans in Star Trek. Because the Romulans, they do have a cloning device, but so does coronavirus, as I just said. Because the coronavirus is even more evil than the Romulans in Star Trek, if you think about it. Because the Romulans do make themselves visible, see-through, but the coronavirus is not see-through as of yet, and yet the coronavirus will be see-through. Let's just hope some proper intelligent officials, that scientists can make the coronavirus more visible, more see-through. Let's hope, hey? Fingers crossed. No, hang on. Fingers crossed to make sure the coronavirus is more see-through. That's what visible is. See-through. We can properly see with our own eyes. So let's hope we can knock this coronavirus out and prevent any more deaths, because there's been too many coronavirus deaths already for the past 1 or 2 months. I know it's devastating. I totally get it. But let's just hope the experts in that, and not those boasting government lot. Let's hope they switch their brain thinking caps on, and stop yapping about things, and they need to put more action to what they say. Like Matt Hancock, for instance. I'm sure he knows I'm sure he means well. He just babbles on like certain other politicians, and politicians like him really need to put their brain in gears and keep their mouth shut until they can speak about it afterwards. Yeah, let's hope the coronavirus is more see-through, so then it can be captured. Say, we got you now, coronavirus, or we got you now, COVID-19. Bit like that. Yeah, I know it's a lot to take in for those who might be watching on this recording. I totally get it. If I'm unbearable to anyone, if I'm unbearable of any significance, I get it, because I'm big-headed, and big-headed people who's got, I'm for a big-headed person. I use my brain more than just talk about it. I'm just sharing it. I'm baying what Boris Johnson's saying. Just stay at home, be safe, and of course, I have been reading the news. I watch Good Morning Britain sometime on certain mornings. Of course, I've been following Good Morning Britain and their updates, and Piers Morgan really giving it all and being as helpful as he can. And so I'm sure he's doing what he can. I know a lot of people dislike him or hate him, whatever. He's all right. Well, we're doing what we can. We're all doing our own part, despite the deaths. Let's hope we prevent the deaths, because there's too many deaths happened already, and it's really devastating. We need to put an end to this coronavirus crap at once. Put an end to it immediately, as soon as possible. Because I know there's a lot of there's a lot of people now trapped in their homes and all bored out their skulls, and moaning and whinging. It's not just the celebrities, is it? No, I think it's the localists as well. Here in the UK, they're all going berserk. Hopefully not for any longer. You know? Let's hope people aren't going berserk for any longer. So this is my opinion. These are my opinions in my summary review, as I'm in this house on the 4th week now. Yeah, so this is very much what I wanted to talk about while the house is empty, and let my dad and his wife out and about before they return. So let's hope we survive and we do our part in the NHS. Let's hope the NHS keep doing what they can to help the ones who are in most danger, and let's hope there's more survivors building up, and the lesser the deaths, the greater it is. Yeah. Okie doke. This is very much all I have to say for about 10 minutes now. So if I was to create another video one day, then I'm sure I would. This is a very rare opportunity for me to create a recorded video for my YouTube. I know I don't have many YouTube videos. I know I've got quite a few YouTube videos because I usually go on YouTube to watch other videos and that. So I'm just more of a viewer. I don't create many. I very rarely create videos like recordings like this one. So don't be too let down if if any of you subscribe to me or something like that, or for those who might subscribe to me or just view me, go ahead. Just no childish negative criticism, okay? Because life's too short for negative childish criticism, like on social media as well. So try and be pleasant as possible, and I understand. Okay, I've had my little updated ranting and chanting sort of session, and let's hope for the best, hey? Let's give it all we got to survive. Okay, I'm gonna finish now, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.